is to have an amazing time. I also have an apartment. I'm going back to my house to have an amazing time. Let's see what we have for you guys today on the news. My name is Ckay. Welcome again to Gospel Life News. We'll begin with no other person than this guy himself, one of the greatest guys doing good. I, for real love reasons, I feel like CK is one of those guys that has been widely underrated because every couple of big Quiet Minor songs, but then he has one of the biggest songs out there that even your faith don't have. And this guy has been racking up numbers for himself. Let's see what the numbers look like. Side Romance Deluxe have just surpassed 45 million streaming audio mark. At the same time, we saw where he spoke about the remix with Eleran Day 2 at the time, and then he explained how they linked up just hours before the channel closed for the remix. At the same time, CK just surpassed 4 million Shazam in the US, and that's a massive one coming from the black man. Also, Love Man City just surpassed 750 million streams on Spotify. Like I said, CK is that guy that's racking up numbers even more than Faith. Moving on, we saw Emiliana is now sold over, is now eligible for silver certification in the UK with over 200,000 units sold in the UK. Recently, just coming in today, I was saw CK announcing that, according to him, I'm excited to be the first ever African face of the World Polo franchise. That's a perfume brand, and he said we are thrilled to unveil the enchanting fragrance Ralph Lauren Polo Wood with a depth of rose and freshness of orange flowers. This scent embodies elegance and mystery, just like me. Stay tuned for an unforgettable journey into the world of luxury and style. Coming from CK, another endorsement, a big one for him. Moving on, um we have Boy Spice as the next guy on the news. We saw Boy Spice coming forward to say, according to him, he wants to get married, and then considering who want to get married to, he said he wants to get married to Billie Eilish. How possible is that? After all, never say never. So he said he wants to get married to Billie Eilish on this one. Let's see how this pan out in the coming days. Moving on from this is WIZKID. Ever since WIZKID lost his mom, he has been out on three different occasions, and of these times, they've all been fashion events. And we saw where he first came out, he attended the Gabriel Chanel Fashion Manifesto in London, and then when he came out the second time was where at the Burberry, where he linked out with Burna Boy, and where they were honored with the front row seats at the runway front where models come through or came through to show what they have or what the Burberry designers have to offer. This time we saw him and Burna Boy linking up and having pictures and having videos together. Though the problem was when Burna Boy and WizKid were so in a hurry to leave, and people asked questions saying, "What really is happening with these guys?" Moving on today, we saw WizKid again coming out at the Gucci Fashion Week. So it just shows that WizKid has been out on three occasions, and this time have all the fashion events. Recall, he said he wants to go into fashion at the point. So maybe this is WizKid's premium style of going big time into fashion, because three different fashion occasions after the death of your mom should be a big statement. Let's see what the coming days look like for WizKid. Moving on from WizKid is Don Jazzy. Like I said yesterday, the Jazzy finally bowed to pressure after he had to post Mohbad at the time, and then he said, "It's heartbreaking that you are not here to witness all this love the world is showing. You did not deserve to go through all the pain. We pray you rest in peace. You will forever be in our hearts in Mole." And then, like I said, after the back and forth, he finally posted, and then he had this on the story where he said, "For those of you using someone's death to do posting competition," he said, "May God help you." Now he posted this with a proof that when Mohbad died on the 12th day of the month, he posted a day after where he said, "Rest in peace, Mohbad." But for some fans, they felt like that was not enough because Don Jazzy is a big voice, and they felt he should have done more than just posting "Rest in peace." What should they have done? I'm sure they don't know what they're talking about. But then he have said it. If you are using death as competition, he said, he's saying, "May God help you." Moving on, we saw Corridor Bello at the time where he came out to say, "I am well." Somebody asked saying, "I hope Corridor Bello is fine." Man spoke his mind in his song Jejely featuring Mr. Easy, and then he said, "I am well, but even if I am not, I will not be on the internet talking about it because I wouldn't want people to consume my pain as entertainment, beauty, and bliss. Thank you." At this point, he still did not answer the question whether he is well or not, because what he did was saying, yes, I'm well, but even if I'm not well, the question you should have asked is, are you well or not? This spurred out a lot of conversation, and then we saw him in the midst of the Don Jazzy back and forth of not posting. Corridor Below came through to support his boss, and then he said, and yes, Don Jazzy is a real one, nobody's perfect. But if there were only 5% in the world who are close to perfection, then he's the two of them. A truly special human being on many levels. I'm grateful for you, boss. Now and always, take your flowers. So while he's still alive, Corridor Below is saying, Don Baba J, take your flowers. Moving on, just coming in, discovered that Fireboy and Shake bandana video just surpassed 100 million views on YouTube, and it is the second song of the Playboy album to hit this milestone. No Afrobeat album in history has more than this. Not the band, not Davido, not WIZKID, not Rema, not Burna Boy, but Fireboy is the only artist that have two songs surpassing 100 million stream on YouTube. An amazing one. And then let's see what the coming days hold for Fireboy with these records and run. Moving on, we saw Bella Shmurda coming and speaking to Crotty at the time, and then he explains the kind of friends he have. He said Omale is his friend, and then do was even before Mohbad passed, and he explained that yes, Mohbad also is my very good friend, and Crotty asked him to call Mohbad, and then we saw him on the call with Mohbad, just having fun with Mohbad, basically catching cruise and inviting him over for a party that they were supposed to go in the evening. And then when Crotty asked him if Mohbad was on his album, um Bella Shmurda had this to say. He said no, and then he said the reason is because I don't want all this Malians problem. I don't want a beg. In his words, he said I don't want Malians. All these they are Malians. I know they do. I beg. So basically, he would have put him on the project, but because of the Malians thingy, Bella is saying I don't want the stress. Just coming in, Mohbad Blessed EP became the first EP in the history to hit number one on Spotify Nigeria weekly charts. An amazing one for Mohbad. All of these are happening in his absence, and I'm sure wherever he is right now, he will be so proud that the country, Nigeria, and the world is making him proud so far. Like we said earlier, the police force have announced that the autopsy has been done, but then the results might take a while. And while we're waiting, we're also praying as Ckay admonished fans yesterday, saying, we have God, and at this point, we don't have another person outside God, and we all have to trust in God that this justice we're looking for finally will come through. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. And today's Friday. Please go back home, have fun, and enjoy the weekend to yourself. You deserve all of that. Take care of yourself and have fun.